do a part 2 to this reading. Here we go. Discernment and resolution. Wow. So, and let's get a chakra card. Something is being resolved. What are we allowed to know? We got the same. This is incredible, guys. Well, it's not exactly the same chakra card, but it's the same idea of the same chakra, the root chakra. This one says grounding. Sink your roots deep. Connect them to the heart of the earth. So, and on the bottom of the deck, I have here fearlessness. Turn your worrier into a warrior. So, the themes are resolution and being grounded and not worrying. We're going to use the same deck, okay? So we are just going to get a continuation of this reading. Show me more, please. Show me more show me more about what's happening in this situation. Here we go. Show us more, please. Okay. All right. I've got 2 pages. Now, somebody here, I am going to clarify this. Somebody here is very aware of what's going on. Over here, we've got somebody who's kind of telling a lie. And somebody is making up a story there, a whopper of a story. What is going on here with the Page of Swords in 2 and the Page of Cups in 1 more? Here we go. Okay, wow. Okay, so we've got, you are also getting the Hangman. We've got the Chariot again. So this could very well, there could be something military related here. Jen was mentioning that off camera. Over here, this could be a reveal, a discovery, somebody being hung out to dry, somebody being exposed. However, it could also be somebody stuck. There's the Page of Swords. So this is supposed to clarify what's going on up here. There could be a realization here that whatever whopper of a lie here is going on. Somebody may be, this person may actually be covering up this lie. The Page of Swords, it may be part of some group that's, you know, in control, because we've got this Chariot here. It's keeping something stuck, or what is the Page of Swords doing? What is the Page of Swords doing? They're looking at a family or a home. They could be investigating a home or a family. They're watching a home or what is the Page of Swords doing? Holy moly! They're watching something that's very unfair. It's going on within a family. The Page of Swords, they could be investigating something. What's going on in the Six of Pentacles? Holy, what's going on in the Six of Pentacles? Some kind of manipulation. What is the Magician doing? Both ears are ringing right now. It has something to do with money, accepting money. What is the Magician doing? Holy moly. There's something going, okay, this is now getting more complicated. What the Magician is doing, I believe with the Page of Swords, they could be a courier or somebody who is involved with the managing of money. They're aware of, that's a lot of money. What is the Page of Swords doing? What is the Page of Swords? They could be investigating, though. They're looking at a woman. What does the Page of Swords? Oh my God. Okay, so sometimes these things are very, very dark. What does the Page of Swords know? This woman could be in danger. Does the Page of Swords know about that woman? I mean, this could be just someone who was cut out of a family with bloody truth. See, the Ten of Swords is bothering me here. So a woman could have been financially cut off from a family. Family may have kept money away from a woman. Page of Swords knows the truth about some very painful ending. Just a moment now. What is the, can you clarify, I'm asking Jen to clarify the Ten of Swords. What is the truth here about this ten? No, it is the truth. There's communication and there's a truth seeker. This person is, they know the truth, they can see the truth. The Page of Swords is investigating a truth. Page of Swords is investigating a truth, and they're also, look at what Jen just got, same card, Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands, Eight of Wands. Holy moly. Holy moly. So there is some kind of communication. The Page of Swords is watching communication, so there could be a phone tapped. It could be an informant here. The Page of Swords is definitely collecting information and spying here. All right, there's a truth about some kind of wow. I just want to show you what Jen just got. So do you remember the Six of Pentacles that just came out? There it is again, the Six of Pentacles. And there's somebody who's very wary. The Six of Pentacles is something that is very, there's some kind of unbalanced, corrupt thing going on there about money. Now, this is some kind of a formal service of a message here. There's an Ace of Swords truth here. Show me more about what's going on here. Now, somebody is working. Somebody's job may be to serve a message, or somebody. Okay, here we go. There's a very wealthy man here. There is a very wealthy man here who is involved in this huge manipulation. This could be the head of a family, and the wealthy man is going to be exposed. There's some exposure going on here. What did that person do? What is the Ten of Swords? Something to this woman. Either expose this woman. What happened to the? Oh my God!
When you answer the question,
she just got the Death card. So look, the Ten of Swords. I'm worried about that. That could be a death. It could be a murder. It could be just deep betrayal or cutting somebody out. Show me, what are we allowed to know about this Nine of Pentacles lady? What is going on in the Six of Pentacles? There's a lawman here. There's a lawman here. There's a group of people. Yeah, there's a group of people. There's a lawman who feels very bad. Why is this lawman feeling very bad? Because of some kind of proposal. Maybe, yeah, there are two people. There was a proposal to work together, and there's something that somebody's expecting in the future. Whoa. I'm going to pause the tape for a second. This is definitely part 2 of the first reading. All right, so somebody right here is very antsy. They're waiting for something. They're expecting something. Now, this could be somebody who is restricted from getting some kind of a reward. Or show me what's happening here. What's coming up in this Three of Wands? Some kind of betrayal. Somebody is expecting some kind of betrayal in relation. Oh no, here's this communication. What is this communication about? Just a moment now. It's about the unfairness. It's about something that's very corrupt. It's about corruption or unfairness or something that's disingenuous that has been concealed. What's coming up? Somebody doesn't want something concealed. They're fighting against something from being hidden. Yeah, they're fighting against something. There's also somebody who doesn't want something exposed here, but somebody doesn't want to be stuck here. Somebody is trying to walk away from exposure here. Yes, something is very stuck. Do you see this? There's something that is it's like a heavy obligation. As a lot of the cards that Jen was just getting. Somebody is very wary, very scared, very nervous, wary, scared, and nervous because they don't know what's going to happen. They could be very scared and nervous about deception. Somebody's very wary, scared, and nervous about this manipulator here. Show me more. Yeah, somebody's broken the law. There's a lawbreaker here. Somebody's doing something very unethical here. Now, and they're also, okay, there's been some kind of, there's some kind of a past that somebody's getting, like this is forgiveness. There's some kind of communication. It's almost like if what somebody gets in return for communication is they get a pass. They get away with something. Show me more. Yeah, there's a family here communicating something about some kind of an opportunity. Okay. Now there is some kind of government or there's some kind of abuse of power here going on. Yeah, and there's some kind of immunity. There's some, yeah, and it's contingent upon something. What is this? It's contingent upon whether somebody accepts proposal. And there's something that is very wrong. Yeah, there's a contract that is wrong. Yeah, okay, what's this unexpected thing that's going to happen? Somebody's going to be exposed. Something is unexpectedly exposed here. Something is unexpectedly exposed here. This may relate to travel. It may relate to importing, exporting. One thing that bothers me here is there is a woman and a child whose identity is being concealed. And there is a ferryman here. Why is the identity of that woman and child? Why does it have to be concealed? Could be international travel. Why does their identity have to be concealed? Because there's an obligation here. There's some agreement or obligation. And somebody doesn't, there's something legal here. Somebody's fighting the law. Somebody has to defend themselves regarding the law. So there's, what are these two entities working together? No, there's a huge high priestess secret here regarding, yeah, oh my good Lord. Look, this could be military, government, police. There's something having to do with travel, concealment of a woman and a child, an agreement with a family. Why is this coming out in Aquarius' reading? I'm just going to pause and get Jen to clarify some of these cards. What we're going to do here is we're going to ask, what is Spirit's guidance for Aquarius? Okay, to speak up, to say something. What is Spirit's guidance for Aquarius? To say something about an ending or to tell someone that something is over with. What is the guide, or to end communication? Yeah, to end. The guidance for Aquarius is to end something that's been going on for a long time. There will be consequences here. Can I see one more time? What is the guidance for Aquarius? Yeah. Okay, so overall, Aquarius, so I don't think that you were in the wrong here. I think that this could be something that happened around you that you don't know about. The truth will come out, and the thing is, what will happen is, with the Wheel of Fortune, there are consequences. Whoever did these corrupt things, it will come back on them. All right? Let's just get one final shot. Yeah, just look at this. That's really not good energy. Let's just get one final hint from what does, nothing will come of this situation. That card hardly ever comes out. So whatever this thing whatever's been going on, it's, bring love into the situation and have faith in your dreams. There may be something that Spirit wants you to remove, a situation that Spirit wants you to remove yourself from. Time to breathe out. Nothing will come of this situation. What is the guidance, please, for Aquarius? A time for healing. Take time to breathe out. So clearly, and one more, the end of a tough cycle approaches, a time for healing. So something, confidence is the key to your success. The end of a tough cycle approaches. Whatever corruption was going on, it's going to end, all right? And I think the advice is to try to, with the Page of Pentacles and the Death card, remove yourself from the situation as much as you can. And you may need to stop talking to someone. You'll know what to do. Thanks for watching, Aquarius. Let me know what you think.